tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapped in. I got a bad.
In today's episode, man, we tap in the DJ Switch. Who's got the ox? And then we finally tap in the highly anticipated project from Orish, Lee Kane Kid, right? And then we lock in Lee. Hey, Frankness every day comes through on that young trap Cardi, bro. And then when as the South African Music Awards seem to have a new face, make sure to grab yourself a comfortable seat, find yana like a young snack, yana. Enjoy the rest of the episode as we tap you into what is happening in the culture. Himabona, to us, music has always been an opportunity for one to express themselves at their most vulnerable. And hip-hop has always found a way to exploit that opportunity at its fullest capacity. Hence, we have platforms like these. What is good, beautiful people? But you can call me Moholane Rhymes, and welcome to #TapIn, where we give you a weekly dose of that culture. The rap, baby. But before we get into today's episode, I have to give a big shout out to Canada Africa for providing us with their comfortable lounge. Make sure you come through, tap in with them and be a member. They're located at the Goldfields Mall, just next to Debonair's. For your most comfortable cannibalistic journey, come enjoy. TrapSummit happened Virginia, and I hear that it was quite a turn up. The right people, I guess the consumers of hip hop in Virginia, were able to come through in numbers, right? So I didn't really get to go, but I believe that so I have it in good authority that TrapSummit was actually a turn up. Yes, the hip-hop community is happy in Virginia, but a disappointing thing is that Dookie Gone Green didn't make it. Potoko Hobani, that is what the people are asking. But I think it happens a lot. It happens a lot in the industry where the artists they never really make it, dog. Sometimes they never really make it. The Mobabuku, so I always feel like it's important that we are transparent, especially to the people that were looking forward to seeing that person more, or just the people that came there as the audience support. It's always important that you let them know why. Maybe they did let them know, I don't know, but if you know, just let us know in the comment section. And then there's also something I want us to just focus on on what's been happening in the hip hop community locally outside of the music, because I did say a few episodes ago there needs to be more we're doing as the hip hop community to make sure that we celebrate this beautiful culture that we have. So I feel like a lot of things have been happening, like the DJ Switch collab event, the Big 3. Bro, I have to say, bro, like, give flowers where they're due. You need to give flowers where they're due, bro. The Big 3 are not just now involved musically in terms of putting 057 hip-hop culture on the map, but they're also doing other things on the side, bro. They're doing other things on the side. DJ Switch Unatlileda, Mani Mobarekisang, Mazabak. No. Play. Mani Mobarekisang, Titsum that, yo. He had pulled through, bro. Unatlileda doing his tour. I saw he's been doing like the tour, different cities, trying to see like what's really happening in the ground in these small places that might not really be getting their hype, or rather the attention that they're supposed to be getting in terms of how they celebrate hip-hop. So DJ Switch put me on switch at little put me on switch Ibashapa, who's got the ox. And it was quite a turn up. I was there, bro. I was able to just see how what everyone else just feels about the hip hop. I got to have like really like dope conversations with different people that are involved in the game, and you can tell already with everything that's happening, bro. What's about what happens about hey manja beefa, hey manja watwati, hey what. But at the end of the day, when such platforms like PutMeOnSwitch come and about who's got the ox, people actually pull up and it's a snacks, it's a howdy bone, which I feel like is testament to it's testament to everyone that's involved in the game. It just goes to show you that whatever we're doing, we understand that it's bigger than it's bigger than ourselves, but we're contributing to a higher cause, which is hip hop. So there was quite a few guys there, that I have to give a big shout out. Give a big shout out to The Parliament. Right, The Parliament came through. There's a song that they were performing there. It's a group of niggas. I'm yet to tap in Libwana mostly, but I think they do have music on all streaming platforms. So make sure to tap in The Parliament. A song that I can recommend from them is Godzilla. Godzilla, my dog. Make sure you run Godzilla. Godzilla. I think it's a great introduction to that collective as a whole. It's a collective. I think it's 5 guys. Yes, I should have more information in the next coming episode, but make sure to just run Godzilla by The Parliament. I saw them more about DJ Switch put me on, and they actually competitioning as a whole, they were able to get to, I think, the top 4. Yes, so I think they're worth a listen because the audience was responding well to them. And then someone that really turned up also has to be HollyE Emmanuel. Shout out to HollyE Emmanuel, man. HollyE Emmanuel came through. He got to the finals. You know what I mean? Some guy from Northern Cape, Northwest. Kimberley. Hey, that's enough. Yes. What Kimberley there? Which I don't know, bro. I feel like dog, like dog. Am I DJ Switch understand, and the audience was the one in a charge who's who. Oh, I was rather like disappointed. I mean, I mean, in his right. The guy from Kimberley, I'll just put his picture down below because I think I missed his name. But the guy from Kimberley really came through. He was performing, it was like crazy, bro. He was turning up, dog, making sure for him I feel a hype hip hop. But at the same time, HollyE Emmanuel is from the city, bro. Why else did you vote him for the city? So I think like I was kind of disappointed. I mean, they were giving honest opinions to the audience, but I was a bit like, I'm fit to HollyE Emmanuel, I'm fit to win a music video. Oh, music video was on the line, bro. But I really had a good time. Just to close it off, bro, I really had a good time, and I feel like everyone else that was there really had a good time. So big shout out to Big3 for making sure DJ Switch, a legend in the hip hop game. Big shout out to Red Bull also. They also came to Red Bull for the youngsters. Red Bull also pulled through more, dude. And then big shout out to DJ Switch also. He's doing amazing things in the hip hop space. They're going to other places also. They're doing the same thing. You're winning back to the city tickets also. So it's really amazing that you can see that there's other things that are happening within the game. They don't necessarily have to do with the music, but they have to do with celebrating the music. So shout out to those people. We need to lock in also with the new drops in the game. Young Flow is set to drop Break a Leg featuring Kevin K. Lee Flaco. Young Flow, the guy from Rare Breeds. Yes, he used to be in a collective, Rare Breeds, Virginia, under Slick Records, and I think he's starting to take his own. Man, I hope I'm right, dog, because I know I'm right. Well, he's starting to push into high on the side. So shout out to him. Otlon Sabina, le Break a Leg, le Kevin K and Flaco, and you know it has to be a banger. I expect it to be a banger. And then Kutlwa ka mabare, birds are chirping. Birds are chirping that we should anticipate a project from Mbuzi. He's set to drop an EP, right? I have it in a confident information, and he's set to drop an EP sometime this August. You know what I mean? So stay tapped in. Stay tapped in on what Mbuzi also has to offer. New sound, fresh sound, different sound in hip hop. So don't respond to also, I have it in good. No, this one is I'm speculating. Alleged. I'm speculating on this one. I think I saw a screenshot. I don't know if it was WhatsApp or Instagram, but I saw a screenshot. Shengele is compiling a young 10-song project, a young 7-song project. You know, I mean, on a sharply listening session, Instagram live. If you want tapped in, my dog, you missed out. Or something tasty on what to expect. So you can already imagine this solid music that's coming through. HollyE Manuel also, just to mention him again, a collab project there, HollyE Saba came out. Collab project there, HollyE Saba came out. Diamonds in the Garbage. Diamonds in the Garbage came out, so make sure to run Diamonds in the Garbage. I'll proper tap you guys in the next segment. And then they're also gonna drop the second, how do you call it? A sequel. Yeah, Diamonds in the Garbage 2. So expect that. Saba did talk about it a lot on the interviews, right? So if you are trying to know more about the projects and what to expect more, just tap in the Rams podcast, the interview. The Saba episode is coming through also. But Diamonds in the Garbage 2 is coming. And then there's gonna be teaser 2 from Saba also coming, and then I forgot the other one, but he's dropping projects, and he said all these projects are before September. Said all these projects are before September.
This money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping.
Let's get into new albums in the game. Let's first talk about. I wanna get this name right. I wanna no. No, bro. But K Kid Lil Oris drop uMgaranto. K Kid and Oris drop uMgaranto 2. Yeah, I said it right, bro. They drop uMgaranto 2. It's their highly anticipated joint project. I think for Xhosa rap, it's Xhosa rap. I think for Xhosa rap, it's really important. Like it was really it was an amazing move for Xhosa rap as a whole, because I feel like for a very long time, right? Necessarily be it's what Xhosas could really do in the game. They got overshadowed by what is happening in KZN. In their own right, KZN has been doing amazing. They got overshadowed by also what is happening in Pretoria. So I feel like but they lead in the new age in terms of Xhosa rap. K Kid, we obviously know she's like probably the poster girl yabona. And then we also have Orish, who's also an amazing producer and has been in the game for a very long time. I feel like a joint project from the two was really important for us to remember what they have to offer, and they really came through, bro. I was already talking about their lead single in the project, Abinam. You already know how I feel about Abinam. I think it's a fire song. I think it's one of those songs that could really contend for hip hop song of the year. I was kind of disappointed though at the reception here, the rest of South Africa, with that song. I feel like that's a really quality song. Anytime maybe for the same hype as Buma Lapisa, dog. Maybe not Lapisa, because Lapisa is like, but I feel like Abinam was also like quite a good single when it came out, and I feel like it's a good lead single to have put in the project. So the fact that South Africa didn't really respond to it that crazy, maybe it's because Libona, they didn't go all out in terms of rollout, in terms of like shooting like a video, shooting a lot of videos, trying like to create some challenges, nyana. Because in itself, that song, I remember the interview, they did say that like it's like storytelling. Wabo, they're talking about, I don't remember, they're talking about man, babu aka something, but it's like storytelling, wabo. And also, that's a quality I feel like Xhosa rappers have always had. They've always been amazing storytellers when it comes to hip hop. They create like a world of story. And yeah, I feel like they should have done more for it to be the way that it was supposed to be. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still a solid project. uMgaranto, yes, sir. Quality. Le tukutuku. Yeah, they also have tukutuku. It's still orangely tukutuku. Yo, I like who just calls that today. Tukutuku also is a quality number from them. A vibe, different vibe. Still sticking to the theme here, telling you a story. They said the whole project is like a story. So just tap in with that project. Give it more numbers. The lead single, I feel like it deserves it, bro. But moving on, we also have a project from K Langa. First, debut EP. Since I'm done the single as a producer, K Langa man is a producer from Velcom. He finally released an EP. He finally released an EP. Let me just check what the EP is called. Blueprint. He dropped Blueprint. My bad. He dropped Blueprint. That project, bro. I think it's a solid. I've always like. I feel like it's you are in such a disadvantage when you're a producer with a project. I feel like because you're not necessarily the one that's creating the story or the narrative or that's building the narrative. I mean, you build the atmosphere with the sonics, but you don't necessarily lead the narrative. So I've always felt like it's you're coming from a disadvantaged standpoint when you're a producer and you're making a project. But we've seen from the likes of Zuchi how powerful a producer can actually compile a project. Her catalyze open and a project also from earlier this year. So someone like K Langa, having been doing music for so long, having been involved in so many artists projects locally and even outside, I feel like him releasing a project finally, an EP, was a really an amazing move. He had the likes of Spoken Founder obviously there. He had Kaya Dumarco also there. He had He Must Be Sway. Yes, he had He Must Be Sway there, and then to top it all off, he had a young El Sabatino there. So it was quite a solid project. But I like the song Yabonale He Must Be Sway. I need to lock in shit. I like that song Yabonale He Must Be Sway. I feel like bro, I feel like Togarubiga frankness. I feel like we're not really talking about frankness and like his musical prowess, bro. I understand. I feel like we're not talking about what this nigga can actually do, my nigga. I feel like he's really like so polished, bro, so experienced in terms of like doing music. He's able to switch from this voice to another. So they become a really amazing compliment. Nale K Langa when they come through in any project, be a single, be it an album. And they did the same thing here on Blueprint. There's a song that I want to talk about, Straight Talk. I want to talk about Straight Talk, bro. Straight Talk is a quality song. Great intro from Frankness Every Day, like I said. He Must Be Sway also comes through with a different go on the song. It's really important that we give flowers where they're due. And shout out to K Langa, man, for coming through with that young EP. I hope to get more from him. I hope to really get more from him. I heard they're already working on something, the Big 3. So I heard they're already working on something. But I want us to get to Diamonds in the Garbage by HollyE Sabata. Undefeated Jew, oh my boy. Undefeated Jew. Emana boma young Aguero boma. A young Aguero boma, a young boma, Emana Kevin, KDB type of combination, right? They came through the diamonds in the garbage, gave us like what they always give us, rough, gritty, trappy music. Or understand that music, you know how I feel about the music. I feel like they don't hold back when it comes to the music. They don't allow commercial restrictions to get to them when they're making music. They are jarring. Understand? And they did the same thing on Diamonds in the Garbage. Make sure to run Diamonds in the Garbage by HollyE Manually Sabata. I did say they're gonna come through with some other projects also. Right. Let's keep into the theme of music. Keep into the theme of music and new music. First of all, I told you so. I am told that doesn't like tell people I told you so. Yeah, man, Top Cut is the future, bro. It's probably the present right now. They already dropped the pioneers of Trap Card in North Mob have already dropped a project. They've already dropped a single. Lane Youngstana. Right, another solid feature, my brother. Single Youngstana. I hear there's a project along the way. Now into Scotty shares a young single. Puts our boy on Frankness Every Day again. What's the appearance in happy? Frankness Every Day is on the song. The song is called Lender. The song Lender. They have Gift in Person also on the song. And I have to say, bro, what a verse. What a verse from Frankness Every Day. Cadence, bro. The switch up in flow. I understand. Him and our one tell yo, Trap Card is really a swag, and you can already tell that there's a lot of people that are tapping in the Trap Card. So make sure to run Lenda and actually just tell me what you think about that Frankness verse. I think it's fire. But you guys can always just tell me what you think in the comment section. There's something I want us to talk about. It's been happening a lot in the community, and we're always talking about it week in and week out. Our rappers now, they're no longer just rappers. Now they're entertainers. They're doing 1 2 3. Casper Tempela Brayaka. Casper is the next hosting at the South African Music Awards. And I saw just for background, I saw an interview I think back in 2016 or something. I don't remember, but like it was like Nakunze Wabo. There's an interview that he did Mabuam for I'd love to host like the Summers or Wabo, like a show like that. Wabo. And after Bamu announced I'm the host. The Summers. People were like, wabo, why wabo are rappers now? Na streamer. Casper, we already know Casper has done a lot in terms of not just being a rapper. But they're like, Casper said the host too. These guys should be taking the blueprint or the template from how Americans do it. They aura farming, they have aura, they don't just do these things. Everyone is they just have a negative perspective about this whole thing. But I think, bro, like it's an amazing thing for Casper. We already know his personality can definitely match hosting a music show. And yes, it might be like a bit of a disconnect or like a conflict of interest that he's gonna host a music show. But we shouldn't look at that. What we should look at is artists diversifying their portfolio, dog. Showing off their versatility. This is what I can do also. Like presenting a live show or hosting a live show is not pop and flake swabble. So someone like Casper being able to show us at a level that he's in also musically. To still be able to say, I'm gonna try new things. Just like Nasty C, bro, when he was streaming. them being able to say, yo, I'm gonna try new things, bro. I'm gonna, yo, I can present, or showing you, yo, I have another bag that I can tap into as a creator, as an entertainer. Because at the end of the day, they're still entertainers. So I don't see anything bad about it, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing it as a certain level of growth. It shows that the South African music industry, or rather the entertainment industry, is shifting also. There's a shift with it, and everyone seems to be embracing it. That's involved in it, like actively. Mararona that are on the ground, we seem to have problems with these things, bro. And this is one thing that I don't think we should have a problem. We should definitely have a problem with Casper doing piano. that we should have a problem with. But him showing us, yo, I can tap into this bag, bro. It just shows how the culture is growing as a whole, and it just shows that, yo, people can be more than one thing, and they can cater for more than one thing. So let's stop hating, bro. Let's stop hating. Let's wait and see how the summons are gonna be hosted by Casper. I have a good feeling about him. I feel like his personality can match. Ngare mana le nestising fetaka shapa yang. Bam tshwarisenya na segmenting ya plus yo wa diringela on his streams. So I think, bro, like let's just wait and see what Casper has to do. He better also learn to come through with it, because if he doesn't come through with it, but yeah, just make sure to check out the summers when they do drop. I'll be waiting. We've come to the worst part of the show. We've come to the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, man, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified next time we drop. We will catch you on the flip side.
Your nigga, he only just tapping. I'm tapped in. I got a bad bin streaming tin, and numbers going up. Here I up in highway, how lorry I'm like antenna. You don't take a ton and say the gain. Just tapping. Utele kapu beti banyan. But that's a force, so keep it a wound. Pofuta gaki man.